I have been on a weight loss journey, y'all, and we lost 50 pounds in the last 2 years. So I'm trying to eat healthy as well as show different tools that Pampered Chef has. In the month of August, Pampered Chef has this great deal on the superpower tools. All the four big superpower tools are all 25% off in the month of August. And do you know what those four tools are? I sure you know some of them, right? The Deluxe electric grill and griddle. This makes some great like waffles, paninis, grilled chicken, pancakes. It is a phenomenal tool to have in your kitchen. It's an extension of your stove. All right. The other one, oh, I missed one. All right. So the other one, this is my favorite one. I don't have it on the counter here. It's over in the other room. Is the air fryer. The air fryer is one of the most hottest tools out on the market right now. I've had 4 different types of air fryers, and this is by far the best one. Not that I'm bad by Pampered Chef, but because the first one I got was like big and round, had a lot of pieces. It was probably 10 years ago that we got that air fryer. Then we got this other little bubble one. Yeah, the bubble one's really good, but I found that I like to look at my food cook. Yeah, I like to look at my food cook. So anyway, that one you have to come out and shake it, shake it, shake it. Sometimes it sticks and everything else, and you can't see it cook. All right. Plus, the knob only has like the temperature and like time, and that was it. It was only one function. All right. Then we got As Seen on TV, where it's more hieroglyphics. They have like a pizza and a chicken, and I don't know what else on there. I don't read hieroglyphics. Okay, I do read English though, and so the air fryer has 6 different preset functions, and you can also customize it. I love using this. It does not heat up my house whatsoever. It keeps it nice and cool in here, especially in the hot summer that we're having right now. This is a relief to my oven. All right. Plus, then my oven. I just store my pots and pans in there while I use my air fryer here. And then we have the quick cooker. The quick cooker back is over here, and that is the Pampered Chef Instapot. Okay, it is a pressure cooker. It is safe as daylights because you know it has handles down here. The hot air shoots away. I usually bring this thing out. It sits on my countertop, and I put it over to the side when I cook in it, and I love it. Now this is one tool that I cannot see being cooked. All right, like food cooking. It's like put it all in there and the magic happens and it comes out absolutely great. All right. So it is the quick cooker. All right. And right now this is on sale for $156. All right. If you host a party in the month of August, all these can be for yours for half price. So instead of $56, it'd be like under 80 bucks. All right. This one here, instead of 260, it'll be like 130. Okay. So those are this one. We haven't got to the blender yet. So the quick cooker. Great for cheesecake. I gotta make cheesecake on Sunday, so you'll see me come in making cheesecake Sunday. All right, and then that sounds funny, cheesecake Sunday, right? All right. So the next one here that we're actually being cooking in today is the Deluxe cooking blender. The cooking blender actually cooks your vegetables and fruit from a raw state, and it's one. You can use this all day long, y'all. You can use it for breakfast in the morning, making smoothies. You can use it for soup in the afternoon. They can make sauces in the evening. The hidden veggie marinara sauce is phenomenal, and you'll never go back to jar unless you're just running short on time. And then you can use this for desserts, okay? You can use it for a nice ice cream, okay? Nice cream is what I call it. You get 3 bananas, slice it really nice with the quick slice, put it in here with some vanilla and some liquid and any flavor you want, and it makes a great ice cream. It is so delicious. The only ones that can't eat it is like a diabetic, but everybody else, it is phenomenally good. All right. So all of these power tools come with their own cookbook. All right. And today we're going to go back over to here's a hidden veggie marinara sauce. Love this thing here. It has cheese sauce. You can make it. Oh, and you can also do adult beverages in there. And you know what? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about it. You can put heavy whipping cream in here, the whole container of heavy whipping cream, and make your own flavored whipped cream. Whether you want vanilla whipped cream, chocolate whipped cream, strawberry whipped cream, you name it, you can put it in here, and it does it within like 30 seconds. It whips up that whipped cream. All right. That is so good. All right. You can also blend nut milk, alternative milks such as oat milk, almond milk. You put it in here, let it sit, and then grind it away. And then there's a bag that this comes with, and they have the bag in here. Just so I remember to tell you that you can strain it. It's a straining bag. All right. And it also comes with this little brush to clean the ends out of it. All right. So all this comes with the Deluxe cooking blender. And then you can do margaritas in there. Hey, I'm not a margarita fan, but hey, you can do margaritas and adult beverages in there. All right. So anyway, we are going to put in here, we're going to be doing jam. And I went to pull up my jam and I was like, oops, I don't have enough of the regular one, but I do have enough of the low sugar jam. All right. And this only calls for 3 ingredients. It's your pectin that we're going to be using, and I'm using 2.5 tablespoons of pectin in there. All right, and we're going to be using these peaches. We're going to be doing peach preserves, peach jelly, whatever, however you want to call it. And I'm using this nice little peeler. It comes in a set with a regular peeler, and this one here is the oops, I forgot what it's called. It peels like the skins like this, so it's really easy to get it off. And I'll remember the name. Serrated peeler. It's a serrated peeler. It comes right off. All right, just like that. You can put the peels in there, and I might leave one in there for us. Let me see. I'm going to try and get some of this off. I'm just putting in my sink so I can cut this up. Okay, there's one down, and we're going to get the other one. So you need about a pound of veggies or of fruit, a pound of fruit to 2.5 tablespoons of the pectin there. All right. Do you have any questions right now about any of the super products that we have available? They are all available for 25% off in the month of August. All right. That is a phenomenal deal with Pampered Chef. And if you host a party, it could be 50% even off more as one of your host rewards. All right. Look at that. We got that all off. All right. Let's get this. And I need a knife. Where did I put my, I put my knife down here. I'm going to slice it up. We're just going to slice it in half. All right. All right. Pretty darn easy. Just get it. And then,
what knife are you using there?
I am using a Santoku knife. All right. The Santoku knife, look, I just pulled out that seed right there. A Santoku knife has these little ridges inside of it. So when you're cutting like potatoes, it falls away from it. It doesn't stick to the knife itself. This is a nice little small knife. And the way you hold a knife is to hold it, put your finger on one side, your thumb on one side, and then your forefinger on the other. And with the Santoku knife, you go straight down. It is a straight down motion. It's not a rocking motion. This is just cut things straight down into it. Okay. I'm going to put these in, and I got one more to cut up. All right. The chef's knife is a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger than this, but it has a rock and roll motion. That's where you put it on the countertop and go right down on it. This one goes slice, slice, and make sure that your fingers are cut like are bent like this, so you don't slice any of them off. Okay, this way it goes down this way off of it. All right, but the correct way of holding a knife is to hold it like this. So you have the handle. Don't hold it back here. Don't put that finger back there. That's a no, 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 no. Okay, so we have one more peach to slice up, and I have about a pound of peaches are in here. All right, here's my one, and these are I didn't think they were going to be ripe enough, but I think we got them just ripe at the right time here. Let me say, oops, gotta get one more off.
I wish I could smell them.
They smell really good. They smell great. All right. So when Mary asked me to do a demo, I'm like, well, what can I do that's pretty quick? Now, this is going to take a while to cook, and I won't do the whole thing because when the blender does go on, it does make a little bit of a noise. All blenders do. There's not one blender out there that is silent. Right? It just is next to impossible. All right. So the ingredients, I'm going to go back over here and make sure I read my ingredients. I'm a stickler to ingredients. I'm not sure about y'all. I read ingredients like probably 10 times before I actually come live on here. All right, so I'm going to do a low sugar. Instead of strawberry jam, we're doing peach jam. We're going to need 1 pound of the fruit, and we're going to need 2.5 tablespoons of the low sugar. And we're going to add the ingredients just like this. We're going to add our peach right in here. And one thing about the blender is that it does have an on and off switch here. When it's off and the lid is off, it says lid. It will not work without the lid on it. All right. So we're going to put in 1 pound of peaches, which is about 3 nice sized peaches. All right. There's 3. Let me wash my hand again. Got all the dirties down there. All right. And then we're going to add in 2.5 tablespoons of the pectin. I am doing the low sugar pectin. Okay, this is going to be actually healthier for me than the regular one. All right, now you can, when this is done, you can actually jar all this and put it in your pot and bring it to, do the seal thing and all that. I'm not doing that. When this gets done, it's going to be good for about a month in my refrigerator. All right, and I'll usually put a date on my cap and put it in there, and I use it within a month. All right. Otherwise, I wouldn't have enough stuff for everyone here to watch me. All right. So anyway, we're gonna put this on here, and there. All right. So it says the directions says add the ingredients in the first stage. There's two stages. Okay. The first stage is just the pectin and the fruit itself, and it's going to cook it. And the second stage is where we add the sugar into it. All right. Replace and lock the lid and turn the wheel to jam. Now there are 8 different settings over here plus a custom setting, and we're going to go all the way over.
Alexis,
Yes.
Sheila asked, what's pectin?
Pectin is a preservative. Is a preservative that you get in your jellies, jams, anything that you want to preserve. It makes it thick. It makes it like jelly. Otherwise, you just get sauce without it. It firms it up. Like, go get the jelly out of your refrigerator. You see how thick it is? That's what this does. Okay?
That's the trick.
Yeah. And again, there's 2 different types. This one's low sugar. This one's regular sugar. The difference is we're going to use a half a cup of sugar with this. This one takes about 2 cups of sugar. All right? So it really is
big
a lot.
difference.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Okay, so we're going to go all the way over to jam. It does have smoothies, alternative milk, and grinding in here. Those are the non-heating functions on this blender. On this side, it has soup, heated purees, jam, and sauces. It also has an 8th one where it cleans itself. Yeah, this thing cleans itself. Now, it's going to take about 20 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to do on this, but as soon as I do it, it's gonna make a loud noise. All right. So, is there any questions that you have right now regarding this before I turn it on? Because once I turn it on, it's really hard for you to hear me. I did bring out my scale, and I did weigh the peaches before I cut them. Okay. So we did definitely have
a Pampered Chef scale.
Yeah, this is a Pampered Chef scale. It does ounces. It also does grams on here, and you turn it on and off, okay, like that. So it is a Pampered Chef scale. On my weight loss journey, I have to weigh stuff and measure things, and that is the key to success to losing weight. And actually, even teaching here on camera is that you need to have the exact ingredients. Because if I can't show it to you what the exact ingredients are, how are you going to replicate it? Okay. Also one thing, we do have Taste Buds subscription service available. Taste Buds is our new subscription where they send you 3 new seasonings every month. And this month, Pampered Chef, for your free item, when you spend $80 or more, they will give you 2 of the Taste Buds as a sample this month. All right, so you get 2 of them. So this month, between now and August 15th, the Taste Buds that came in the mail, all right, is I'm going to show you the 3 seasonings, and I'll tell you what they do. Garlic Parmesan. I used this on potatoes earlier this week. Phenomenal. This is not available. This is an old seasoning that they brought back in online, and you can get this only in Taste Buds. The next one is the honey sriracha. I haven't opened this one yet. I just got this week, okay? And I can't wait to taste this. All right. Then the other one is the ranch popcorn seasoning. Okay. So what they do is sometimes you get seasonings and you're like, well, why do I buy the seasoning? What can I use it with, right? Well, Pampered Chef sends you a summary sheet, and it says back to everything, and it's the July theme or August theme. I don't know why I'm in July. And on the back, it has several different ways of reusing all those seasonings that they just sent you. And the seasonings aren't just like one taster. This is like half of a regular size of packet of seasoning that they have. Like this is 1.5 ounces. If I pick up one over here.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is 2 ounces. Okay, so it's actually more than half. This one's 1.5. This is 2 ounces. Okay, so you get a really good dose of the seasoning. And then they send you 3 original recipes. All right. And on the back, it tells you how to make them, and they give you other details. So if you don't like shrimp, you can add, they'll tell you that you can do chicken on here, seafood, summertime slaw. They'll give you other ideas of how to use them. So this here is, you can either buy a 1-month subscription and just have it, 1 month, just try it as you like it, or you can buy 3 months in advance, and it'll be sent out for August, September, and October. Okay, and then we have another subscription that's even less cost, is a 6-month subscription. You pay for all 6 months up at once, but each month you'll get the new seasoning. You will also get a personalized email with the what seasonings are coming, and your own video on how to make this stuff. Okay, there's usually one demo on it that is exclusive to Taste Buds. All right, so that's our Taste Buds. It's really a fun way.
That's a great gift idea.
It is a great gift idea. Okay, so the only thing is you have to go in and either put their email in it or your, and then go in your email and then just cancel out the subscription service. Okay, but just let me know that you're doing that so I can remind you, saying, hey, do you want to continue this or what? So anyway, that's our seasonings. And again, this month there's two seasonings that you're going to get. It's not these two, but you will get two seasonings as a free gift when you order $80 or more with Pampered Chef in August. All right, and I forgot. I think it's my favorite garlic herb. I forget which ones they are. Which are two free seasonings they are. All right. So, all right. Any other questions that you have? We do have parties going on right now, and all your hosts will appreciate an order. All right, because it's really fun to cook with new items in your kitchen, and it's a 20-80 rule. All right. In my house, no matter if it's your closet where you have clothes or your kitchen, it's a 20-80 rule. You use 20% of your tools 80% of the time. Okay, in your closet, you only wear 20% of your clothes 80% of the time. The other 80% of your clothes you wear occasionally 20% of the time, and that's the same with your things. Now, when you get Pampered Chef tools into your house, if you get a box, take a picture of it and post it on my VIP page. Join my VIP page. That's where I go live and I give more offers on the VIP page. If you keep your Pampered Chef out on your countertops, you will use it more than if you put it underneath the cabinet out of sight. Out of sight is out of mind. All right. So that's why I have my quick cooker here, the blender here, the air fryer's over there, and I have my Deluxe grill in the back there because I have a tiny kitchen. I have if you lay down in my kitchen, you go 6 feet one way and 4 feet the other way. It's a very small kitchen. And when my mom comes in, I stay at one end and she can walk on the other end. And it's good. So anyway.
That's like my kitchen.
Nice. Hey Joshua, hello sweet pea, hello Missy Maurer. You haven't gotten yours yet, Missy? Wow, I got mine earlier this week. I have no idea where it's at, Missy Mouse. All right, so let's put this on. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and let me know what kind of questions you have. I said this is only 3 ingredients that we're making our own homemade peach jam. All right, which is the peaches, 1 pound of peaches, 2.5 tablespoons of the low sugar pectin. And then we're going to add in a 1/2 cup of sugar when it comes. And I'm going to put the noise on now so you're going to hear it, okay? So this thing that right here is blinking 220. 220 is the degrees that it's going to cook till, okay? So we're going to push it and it's ready to go. You're going to hear it. And it's going to go slow and fast. It's grinding up the peaches, right? And then once it gets to 220, it'll say add in that sugar, and then it'll keep on going from there. And it'll keep on going. Believe me, it's going to go. All right. So is there any other questions that you have? I've had fun in the last, 30 minutes. We've been on the table platform and also broadcasting here on House. Yes, Joshua, the blender cooks. Yeah, the blender cooks. All right, so this is the Deluxe cooking blender, and it cooks from the raw state. You don't have to have your veggies or fruit already cooked. Some of the stuff that I've made in here, you can make the smoothies. These are non-cooking stuff. The horchata, I don't know how you say it. I don't drink the milk part. Grinding set. You can make your own peanut butter. You can make your own cashew butter, almond butter. Just put the nuts in there, blend it, and it blends it up. There's no preservatives whatsoever in there. You can also do sunflower seed oil or sunflower seed butter. You can grind up whole oats and make oat flour in there, as well as hummus. I do hummus all the time in the blender. I love it, love it. Soups. My favorite soup in here is butternut squash soup. Let's say the butter. I've never gotten around to making the granola that goes in here. I just eat the butternut squash soup. It is so delicious, and I substitute almond milk versus regular milk. Okay. I was looking for a food processor to make nut butters. You can make it in this blender here. Joshua, message me. I have a great deal for you in September. There's a food processor coming out. I didn't say that, right? Did you hear that? There's a food processor coming to Pampered Chef September. So get your parties, get with me and get a party online, okay? So anyway, I did have some add-ins here. When I do my own recipes, I'll put in what I add in, like nutmeg and a little bit of pea protein, which is another Pampered Chef. It's in Rituals. If you're not getting enough protein, we have a pea protein that you can add to your ingredients, and it makes, when you eat a lot of protein, it makes you feel fuller longer, so that you don't go wandering eating the potato chips. Okay, it has, like, you can do broccoli soup, tomato soup is so good in there. Heated purees, if you want to do carrot puree or sweet potato or beet puree. Then we have this. This is my favorite, the hidden veggie marinara sauce. I'm telling you, it has carrots and zucchini in there, and they add a can of tomatoes. All right, sauces. You can do your beef gravy or even your sausage gravy in here, or Alfredo sauce you can do in the blender. All right. Let's see, nacho cheese sauce. I just can't eat that. Okay. It looks so good. I heard it was great. I'm like, I'm taking your word for it. I love doing lemon marmalade. So instead of doing orange marmalade, I love lemon marmalade. It takes it to the next level. All right. Yeah, the key, and you can do milkshakes, ice cream, frozen drinks. All right, the sky's the limit on this one. Sounds good. Yeah, and this will, you see, it's already down to a juice area, and it's only up to 108 degrees. Again, we have to get to 220 degrees, which is going to take about 15-20 minutes. All right. Any other questions that you have for me regarding the blender? It is a phenomenal tool.
It's not noisy, really.
Well, when it stops, it's okay. I can talk, but when it goes, I don't talk. I hate talking over it. What do you say?
I like it.
You like? And you know what? This here, it cleans itself. You just rinse it off in the sink. Do not submerge it, because all your parts are here. You just rinse it. Put 3 cups of water in here with 1 little drop of detergent, and put it on the wash cycle. It gets it up to 110 degrees and cleans that thing. Then I rinse it out and I dry it off and I put it back on. It's good to go. Okay, so it's a really great blender to have. Let's see. I'm getting a message from somebody. It says, Jennifer, she goes, my cold brew arrived. I tried it once and she loved it. She's going to make some more cold brew again. So cold brew is really a cool tool to have. If you love iced coffee, cold brew coffee takes your coffee to the next level. I'm going to show it to you. I have one here. Okay. So here's a cold brew coffee. All right. And it comes with a little strainer and a little like filter. All right. And you put a cup of ground oats in here, or ground coffee, and put 5 cups of water in here and let it sit for 24 hours, and it is the best coffee. Now, what I usually do is I get some of this cold brew, and when it gets down to the end, I put them in ice cubes, because I like the coffee to be strong. And if I put regular ice cubes in it, it's going to melt, and then I have watered down coffee. But if you get coffee and put it in your coffee ice cube tray there, double fun. All right. So anyway, awesome tool to have. It makes a great housewarming gift. You get great Christmas present, great birthday present. I'm telling you, this is great. And it smells so good. I gotta put this back, or I'm having coffee. And I did have one of the cozies underneath it so that I can gently put it down on my countertop here. All right. All right. Any other questions, or would you like to see any tools that I have available? Mary, would you like?
I wanted to see that.
The what?
That thing Karen Friedel bought. You have one of those? You were making
the cast iron? The cast iron?
Yeah.
I gotta remember where I put it. Yeah, I got that. Hold on. All right, so one of Mary's friends ordered the 1 quart enamel cast iron baker. This is the new set by Pampered Chef that came out, and it is awesome. I actually cook like fruit crisp in my air fryer in the small one. The small one fits in the air fryer. Okay, this one here is the bigger one. It's 2.5 quarts. And yes, these are very, very heavy. All right, they're super heavy, but they're made to last for a long time. You can put them in your dishwasher. However, when you're done with your dishwasher, you need to bring them out and dry off the black spot, because this here is all cast iron. If you leave it in your dishwasher, it will rust on you. Okay, so take it out. I actually wash this by hand. It's really simple and easy. Washes clean, really good. All right, there are. Let me see.
What about that rocker stuff?
The rock crock.
Yeah, I like the rock.
Okay, the rock crock is one of my favorite tools.
Still has the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe, I use that all the time.
You still
As
do,
a matter of
right?
fact, I used it tonight. I had a frozen pizza, and the frozen pizza. I just made the pizza tonight on it.
Oh,
All right, so
wow.
We use that probably at least this week.
what is that? Okay, so this one, these are the raw crocks. This one here is a no boil over, where you can use it in place of a lid. And if you have like mashed potatoes, or rice, and it keeps on boiling over, and your stove gets a mess, you put this on it, and it boils up, and it doesn't go over it. Okay, so it's a no boil over lid. These are the two raw crocks that I have. This one here is the everyday. It is a 2.5 quart raw crock, and then the bottom one down here is the 4 quart Dutch oven. Okay, I keep this timer in it because it comes with a slow cooker, and it's available. It has a slow cooker, and I really highly recommend getting it with the slow cooker, because I turn this on, and if I want to cook a pot roast in 8 hours, but I work an 8-hour job, I usually start the pot roast an hour after I leave, using the timer, and then I turn it off an hour before I come home, so it's not overdone. Okay. Put that there. And these raw crocks, they are made of clay. They go on almost all surfaces. All right, they can go in your microwave. You can saute some onions on your stovetop. Put it in the slow cooker, let it cook for some French onion soup, and then come back and then put your bread and your cheese on it and put it underneath the broiler. So it's broiler safe, it's oven safe, microwave safe. You can put it in your refrigerator. It does have a little give on your top because that's the way it's made. All right. It's also safe for your grill. It is safe, oven safe, or heat safe, to 752 degrees. Now, I don't cook with 752 degrees, y'all, but it is heat safe to 752 degrees.
Really?
Yeah. My niece, who was getting married at the time, I gave her the Dutch oven set with the slow cooker. Has her a shower gift, all right, because I knew that it would last a very long time and she could make a lot with it. So it was a great wedding shower present, okay? Bridal shower present. Okay. All right.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, that is super good. Oh, let me put that back. All right. So what else did you need to see? I'll show you one more thing.
Little peelers you got.
Now, I know Thanksgiving's coming up and right around the corner. This one here is brand new. It's not available to the general public until September 1st, but if you host a party in August, you can get this for 60% off, or $100. This thing is super heavy. You can put in a 15-pound turkey. It does come with a rack, so you can put your roast on here and then pull it right up, okay? And again, this is available September 1st for everyone, but for hosts, it's available in August. All right, the peelers one. All right, so I showed you one peeler. I'm not sure if I have them all out.
Yeah. You were cooking the other day and you made strips. I don't know what you were
Oh!
there. You made zucchini strips.
Yeah, zucchini strips. With the zucchini, this one here is a Julienne Peeler, and it makes. I'll get a carrot. We'll get a carrot out. Yeah, the blender, it's up to 165 degrees, y'all. All right, so let me rinse this off. There. All right, so this here is a carrot, all right, and this is a Julienne Peeler. It comes with 3 peelers, a regular peeler, which is blue. We have the serrated peeler, which does those peach skins and any type of skin that's really tough. I out what other one it is. But Tough Skins, you do with this serrated peeler. And then this is a Julienne peeler. And this is great if you're on the diet and you want to make like little noodles. You can do with this. And it comes right down. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. So now they are all little Julienne up. All right. So you can make your own little noodles. They're like really thin. Okay. All right. So I have all these here. What I usually do was if I'm doing a demo and I'm not using it, I actually have a bag in my freezer and I keep all my peels in that bag. And when I get 3-quart bags, I make my own vegetable stock. All right. It is phenomenally good. You can control the salt. You don't even put any salt in there. And then when I'm using it, I may put a little bit of salt. It makes it vegetable raw. All right. So let me get that out.
Right there.
Yeah. Let me see if where I have it. So here's my bag. Okay. I started it in July 6th, and I put all my little pieces of onions, zucchini that I didn't use. Maybe I did a julienne on this one. I know I did that. There's asparagus in here, carrots. I don't know what else I have in here. All right, anything that's like leftover that you're gonna throw it away. Don't want to throw this away because this is still good. All right, so just put it right in there, and then put it in the freezer, and just when you get 3 bags, 3 quart-sized bags, or 2, well, probably this is a bigger bag, so I'll probably do 1 whole bag like this and another quart-sized bag. And then just put it with 5 cups of water in your Dutch oven and let it slow cook, or you can put it in the quick cooker and do it faster that way. So instead of wasting this, you're going to turn it into dollars. Okay.
And I like the things you cut on. What are those things called? That green thing there.
The green thing.
Yeah,
This here, you see this, I use this 100% of the time. I would rather replace this, that's like $20 for 3 of them, rather than my countertops, which are thousands of dollars. You cut on this. And you can actually pick it up. I have smaller ones available too. And they come in 3 colors. They come in a set of 3. It's the orange, the green, and blue. And I usually do small stuff on here, and then I can throw it into a pot. Cut it, and then throw it into a pot.
Okay, that makes sense.
The flexible mats. I use them all the time. I feel naked without it. You can use a cutting board. I do have a couple different cutting boards.
I had cutting boards in the past, and I gave them away.
Yeah, like this one here is a nice acacia cutting board, and you can use this as a charcuterie board. Just decorate it with all your fruits and veggies or antipasta type stuff, and put it right on here, and it makes a great presentation wise. You can turn it over this way either way. I've been using this as my camera stand. I think it's too pretty to use as a cutting board, y'all. Okay, so but it makes a great display.
I answered my phone.
Up to 185 degrees. All right. All right. Anybody else have any questions? I still only see Trudy, Sheila, Mary, and Derek on the table party there, and here on Haps. There's no questions coming over on Haps, so I don't know what they're doing over there. All right. Hold on. Go ahead, Mary. I can't hear you when the blue.
You're on Haps right now also?
Yes. Yeah, because remember,
on
table it does not have replays, and so I thought I would go live on Haps. When it gets uploaded to YouTube, I can then put it on the table platform.
And we'll be able to watch it again.
You certainly will.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Any other questions that you may have, or want to see any products at all? Because this is your time.
Your seasonings are really good too.
Yes.
Not just the ones you know.
Yeah. There's
any of the other ones that are available?
Yep. 2 new ones that aren't even in the catalog that came out June 1st is the South Carolina barbecue rub here, and the Kansas City. The South Carolina one has a mustard taste to it. This one has a more of a sweetie, smoky taste to it for the Kansas City. Great. The South Carolina, you can put it in deviled eggs, potato salad, on salmon, on your barbecue, in your baked beans. This one here, baked beans on your ribs, chicken, and there's a lot of things you can use it with. There you go. All right, some of the stuff that I always use, all right, that I highly recommend is a kitchen spritzer. I have 2 of them. I'm getting a third. I have a third one in my house right now. It sprays, and when you pump it, it sprays oil out, and it does 1 teaspoon of oil when you spray it. Okay, so you can control the amount of oil. So when a recipe calls for a tablespoon, but you're like, hey, I'm on Weight Watchers, I don't want to do a whole tablespoon. I'll do 1 teaspoon. I can spray the whole pan, and it sprays it nice and evenly. Okay? And what I mean is, I'm going to show you this. This here is one of the new it's a cookware line, and it is 4 layers of titanium. It does have a aluminum background on here. It is made in Germany, and it has a removable handle so that you can store all of your Pampered Chef pots and pans in one area. I'm going to show you how I store it. Okay, so these are usually sitting on my stovetop, and you can see how the handle doesn't take up. It is oven safe, I believe, to 480 degrees, but the handles are not oven safe, so you have to take the handles off. All right. And the reason why you take the handles off is that how many times have you gone into the oven and pulled out something and put it on your stovetop and totally forgot that was in the oven, and you go like this? It was hot. So that's why Pampered Chef has a removable handle, so you can go in with a nice cold handle, bring it in, pull it out, and put it on your stove. You don't have to worry about burning your hand. Now, this here is I'm going to get the other one because this one, I need to fill that one up again. This one here has olive oil. The other one has avocado oil in it. All right, so what you do is you pump this up. It should get nice and tight, okay? All right, and when you spray it, I'm going to show you how evenly it sprays, all right? And it sprays just really nice and even on your pan. All right. So instead of pouring one thing in, it goes all over your entire pan. And I gotta wash my pan. All right. And I do love it that this line does come with a 12-inch skillet with a lid, and you take the handle off, and that whole skillet lays straight in my sink here. And I'm like, man, I don't have to fight my pan up and down. It lays nice and flat. All right, let's get this. I'm going to get the oil out so it doesn't get all over. Okay. All right, we're up to 207 degrees. We only have 3 more degrees to go before we add in our sugar to our jam. All right. Any other questions that you may have? Hey, Patty, there you are on Haps. How you doing? Patty, you're all over the place. All right. All right, any other questions, Mary, Derek, Sheila, or Trudy?
Oh, unfortunately, I'm 90 years old. I got a lot of God bless.
Well, I'm so happy that you're here, Trudy. You're 90, and that is wonderful that you made it onto the table platform there. All right, so it's up to 210 degrees. You hear it's beeping at me, okay? It says add right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to, usually you just take off this part here and add the sugar in, but I cheat a little and just put it in take the top off. I know it reduces the heat a little bit, but just pour that all in. There we go. Put that back on. Put it back on. It's really, really hot, 210 degrees, and push it go again. And now the sugar is going to cook with the sugar in it. And it's going to keep on going until it's done. I forget how long it's been. We've been on here for about 39 minutes or so, 40 minutes. All right. And
quickly, really.
You what?
It's quick. Really.
It is pretty quick considering that I'm not.
If I did it on my stove, wouldn't I have to be worried about it burning?
And you'll be standing around your stove trying to puree it, mix it, mash it down, and all this does it all for you. And I do have little mason jars, little small ones, that I'll put this in. All right. Patty, this is my own recipe. Instead of using strawberries, I use peaches. I use 1 pound of peaches, and I'm actually using this Sure Gel, which is the it's reduced sugar. It's a lower sugar jam versus using the yellow box. The yellow box would use 2 cups of sugar at least. This is using a half a cup of sugar on this one. So I just didn't have enough to do this. So I did this one. And I've been at Walmart at least once or twice this week, y'all. Twice this week I've been in here. All right, so all it is 1 pound of peaches, 2.5 tablespoons of this pectin, the pink one, and 1 cup or half a cup of sugar, and that's it on the recipe. Pretty simple. Now I can use this sauce on toast. I can use it also over chicken and make it a chicken with peach sauce on it, okay, because it'll be just thick enough. And or pork chops and peaches works out really well. You can also mix it with a little bit of vinegar and olive oil and make your own salad dressing with it. So there's different ways of using your preserves in it.
Never thought to do that.
Yeah, get your jellies out and make your own sauces or your own salad dressings. All right. All right. Anything else that you have? Because I'm gonna, unless you're done, I'll end because this is pretty much all done. Then you have to let it cool down.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you so much for hosting. All right, I really appreciate it.
No, you're welcome.
And if anybody wants to host a party, please reach out to me. We're doing parties either on Facebook where you have to deal with the algorithms, or we're doing it on Table where you get one link and your friends can check in once a day for a week and check out all the new posts. All right, so make sure you go back and check out the posts. They are interactive. I'm trying to find the virtual link for the kitchen and repost that one for tomorrow. Okay.
Right.
So anyway, that's it.
I love the spices too.
The spices are great, and the taste buds is phenomenal. I mean, it just gives you different ways of using it. You know.
Great idea.
All right.
Well, they're always coming out with innovative ideas.
They are. We are the leaders in kitchen appliances, and new stuff is coming out September 1st. There are several things that are being stop sell, which is one, my nice little springform pan that I do my cheesecake in. That one's on a stop sell. I can't believe it. And the fluted cake pan that can go in the quick cooker also is being discontinued. And I love that little fluted cake pan because I can use a half a box of cake mix to make my own cake rather than doing a full cake. Especially just being 2 people at home, we're not going to eat a whole cake. But hey, you want a little cake, you put it in the mini fluted cake pan, and it's a great way of getting a little cake, and then you have a half a box left for the next time. Okay.
I freeze my like sometimes I make little cakes and then I freeze them, so I'm not tempted. I'll take it out the
Let's say my mom fills the freezer with QVC stuff. There's no room in the freezer. I'm barely getting in. We're trying to get rid of stuff. We gave a lot of stuff to Bryce when I went up to Athens. I brought up like ribs and chicken wings and sweet potato stuff. I cleaned out the freezer and took it up to Bryce and said, "Eat this, okay?" So, because my mom buys too much from QVC, and I'm like, to stop buying that stuff.
Well, she likes good.
It's her addiction, so I just let her do it.
Now, I found you on Periscope. How many years ago was that?
I've been broadcasting for a little over 5 years now. I've been a Pampered Chef consultant. It'll be 6 years come November. I really didn't get my first year was a struggle because I didn't even know what Facebook was, y'all. I didn't even know what broadcasting was. I've come a long way since the early days.
So I recommend. So where can we watch you cook on?
Okay, so you can watch me cook here on HAPS. It's HAPPS. It is an app. However, I do share it up to YouTube, over to Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Not as much on Twitch and the other ones, but I do have a Facebook VIP page, which is where I want you to go or land over there because that's where you get the deals and you talk to me more on Facebook. All right. Now, Pampered Chef does have one thing. We do have 3 different. Let me get this thing. We have 3 different kits available if you want to become a consultant. And this month, there's a phenomenal sale, all right? These kits, you can start your own Pampered Chef business for as low as $79, okay? Or you can get the Ultimate Kit, which has everything inside that you can start your own business, but you get to either the air fryer, the grill and griddle, or the blender for $279, plus all this other stuff, okay, to start your own business, all right? Plus, when you become a consultant and you reach $12.50 in your first 30 days, Pampered Chef will send you your money back. Yes, they'll send you your money back so you can start your own business for free. I do your first launch show, and then you can continue on there. I do give you exercises to do, saying, hey, we have a training and dash. Go through those. I cannot do the work for you, but if you are interested in earning a living like I do, or if you want a little bit extra income, like $100 or $500 in your pocket a month, reach out to me and I can help you make your dream come true. All right. So again, in the month of August, Pampered Chef is actually paying you to become a consultant. You pay it up front, you host a party, get $12.50 in sales in your first 30 days, and then you get your money back. All right. Pretty good, right there, Mary?
Yeah, I've never seen that happen to anything I've ever done.
Right. So
Nobody's done that.
and I teach you everything is duplicatable. I do everything either on SynShare or on boards or on the new table platform with Pampered Chef. Okay, so those are 3 platforms that I use consistently. All right, for my business. And you get to earn a trip. I'm going on my 2nd trip next week to Fort Lauderdale that I earned with Pampered Chef. Yay! So anyway, that's where I'll be next week. All right.
Nothing like winning a trip, I'll tell you.
Nothing like that, right? All right, so I'm going to say goodbye to those people on Haps, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you do the hashtag replay. Wait a minute, Mary, I'm going to end